Friends, in this short presentation, we are going to bring out some important points, understanding of which can form a solid base for the proper development of your children. In this video, we will understand how a parent could develop their child using the methods of silence and meditation.
Intuition.
Around the age of 4, another growth spurt takes place in the brain, adding more neural connections and field potentials. These potentials include music and intuition, the ability to perceive information not present to the physical senses.
Habits like loud talking, making fuss in eating meals, wrong postures of sitting and standing, too much and too loud TV or use of smartphones, manners of vexing their feelings, systematic placing and keeping of various things in home after they use, etc., which start forming in children at the age of 3 and take their root in a period of 8 years.
Replace wrong habits with good habits, like watching and knowing about nature, birds, trees, and animals.
Respecting elders, reading and listening inspiring stories, helping parents in their work in home, pictures of great scientists, rockets, cars, etc. It takes 8 years for a habit to take its roots in humans. Once formed, those are difficult to be dislodged throughout life.
And friend, habituation is the enemy of growth. Our saints say that children should be started on the path of yoga from the age of 3. As habits begin to form then, an enormous construction job takes place in the first 4 years. At the age of 4, a gland receiving higher intelligence, a connecting link between physical and spiritual realms opens.
It is a small gland in the brain, the size of a grain of rice.
It regulates the circadian rhythm and is responsible for the synthesis and secretion of the hormone melatonin, which further helps the brain to enter into a state of meditation through the alpha state of consciousness. In Hindu scriptures, this is known as the third eye.
As it takes 8 years for a habit to take its roots in humans, the age of 3 becomes the right age to introduce children to meditation, as this would also help the pineal gland to improve its functioning. The help of pineal gland is said to be a key to unlocking true human potential. However, if it is not developed, it starts fading away at the age of 7.
The world is being presented for the first time in the history with an opportunity to know about higher dimensions of life at the right age.
Without suitable preventive measures, fluoride builds up on the pineal gland, calcifying and reducing or eliminating altogether the intuitive functions. Fluoride is in our public water system as well as in toothpaste. Although the toothpaste is not being consumed, it does soak into the bloodstream through the gums.
Parents need to be very conscious using toothpaste containing fluoride in small children.
As we grow into adulthood, we, however, push this important faculty to the side to conform to what society says we should do. The more we do this to that little, the less we tend to listen to that little voice speaking from within us.
And like anything else in life, if we stop using it, we lose it. A muscle must move, an eye must see, a brain must think, and same applies for the intuitive process.
Convert potentialities into actualities.
At the age of 6, the child's brain has 5 to 7 times the ratio of axons and dendrites connections as it had at 18 months or will have as an adult. Although, here the child is only 2/3 of the age of an adult.
Thus, around this age, there are infinite number of possibilities existing for translating potential into actualities. A child at this age should get the best care, education, and encouragement to uncover and promote his or her innate skills and expand and enhance their inner capacities and all aspects of intelligence. Be aware.
At the age 11, however, instead of brain growth spurt, nature releases a chemical in the brain that dissolves all undeveloped neural fields. Only those neural patterns stimulated and sufficiently developed are left at the age of 11, and then these becomes the human's permanent structures of knowledge. There seem to be no further growth spurts after age 11, and it seems strange that we enter adulthood with the same brain potential that we had as toddlers.
Sources of learning.
A newly born baby is like a clay model, which takes in shape in accordance with the environment he or she is brought up. The child virtually copies his parents and other elders, as they are their sole environment in the beginning. If parents and other elders are ricty, indulge in unnecessary argument, use violence, this environment created in home will automatically pass on children, and this leads to behavioral problems in children.
Role of free play in children.
Free play plays a great role in the development of children. Children have innate ability of learning. Play is fundamental to learning. It is the natural fruit of creativity and imagination.
Free play is how children learn to make friends, overcome their fears, solve their own problems, and generally take control of their own lives. Peter Gray goes on to say further that nothing that we do, no number of toys we buy, or quality time, or special training we give our children can compensate for the freedom we take away. Body posture.
Another important thing that the parents, teachers, and all elders need to be aware of is the correct body posture that the children should adopt while growing in years.
Posture is the position of our body when we are standing or sitting. It describes how our spine is aligned with hands, shoulders, and hips. Correct posture means having a neutral spine. This is where our muscle groups, joints, and ligaments are aligned in a way that reduces stress on them, keeps body flexible, reduces fatigue, and helps maintain balance.
Bad or out of alignment body posture is very common. We are hardly aware of it. It can affect our appearance, self-confidence, and general well-being. And also, it can lead to many other physical problems.
Effect of incorrect body posture. In neutral position, our head weighs 10 to 12 pounds. When your forward posture is 15 degrees out of alignment, the force on spine increases to 27 pounds. At 45 degrees forward, it increases to 49 pounds. And at 60 degrees, it increases to 60 pounds. This shows that there are so many old age problems are on account of wrong postures during life. Solutions.
The alchemy solution to human problems lies in living their lives in accordance with the cosmic laws, operating with precise accuracy in whole of the universe. Elders should learn this principle themselves through the process of silence or meditation to enable children to adopt them from the very beginning of their lives on earth. Learning about all the above factors would be truly possible only when the parents adopt to scientific meditation processes. While they start learning and doing the efforts, the effect will automatically start passing on their children. And in times, they will be astonished to see the changes in their homes.
Dalai Lama says that if every 8 years old is taught meditation, we will eliminate violence from the world within one generation.
How can this sacred duty be discharged?
Surroundings or environment.
Environment is the most crucial factor in human development. What we normally hear as meditation is an effort to provide peaceful environment to the soul to help all the facilities of the body to shape themselves as per the design of the Creator.
This is especially true in the case of newly born developing children. Here, the responsibility of mothers is much more than we can think of. For newly born infants, the immediate environment is the mother. In the absence of such procedures, the difficulties proportionally increase each day as the child grows older and older.
Understanding of the growing children who are not able to grow under the meditative environment gets conditioned in so many other ways like social, philosophical beliefs, training, emotions, awareness, and various similar factors. Later in life, they only act what they have learned. It is then so hard to change grown-ups.
Sri Ramakrishna used to give example of making a parrot to learn words like this. You can make a parrot to learn some words when he is young, but when he grows up, instead of learning, he starts teaching you his own words. Meditation. In this short video, we are more concerned with meditation for children, say up to the age of 12 years. For children up to the age of 6 years, it would be sufficient if the children just learn to sit in silence regularly for a few minutes, morning and evening daily, without moving any body parts. As infants, the parent should keep them in their laps while sitting for silence or meditation, morning and evening daily. Practical lessons for meditation for or by children. The common suggestions for creating the ideal surroundings are: A. The room in which the child remains for most of the day should be well ventilated, having ample scope for circulation of fresh air. B. Set aside a corner of the room for sitting in silence or meditation. Till the child is too young to sit independently, let the mother sit with the child in her lap. C. Provide a cotton carpet and a cotton cushion for sitting. You can use the picture you like of your guru or deity, but avoid keeping too many things. D. Always sit with spine erect and neck straight in Padmasana or in a comfortable posture. E. While sitting for silence or meditation, your chin should be parallel to the ground, rather slightly up to keep the eyes and head upward. Do not allow the eyes to fall. Downward eyes induce sleep. F. Keep electronic gadgets like mobile phones and laptops, etc. away in another room.
So friends, today in this short video, we have discussed about the holistic approach for the development of our children.
बच्चे मन के सच्चे, बच्चे मन के सच्चे, सारे जग की आँख के तारे, ये वो नन्हे फूल हैं जो भगवान को लगते प्यारे, बच्चे मन के सच्चे। खुद रूठे खुद मन जाए, फिर हम जोली बन जाए, झगड़ा जिसके साथ करे, अगले ही पल फिर बात करे, झगड़ा जिसके साथ करे।